Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Good boy.
Welcome to our day. Rock and roll.
That was the best. Hi guys, we hope this helps. So first of all, you need to try and find a picture that you want to use and go onto Google and type in SVG converter, and then we always go down to the free one, which is pointed here. Go onto the website and upload the picture that you had decided you wanted to use. It'll bring it up at the bottom, and there's a little drop down menu where you can change with the layers of how many lines you want and how much detail you want within the picture. We tend to do it so that it's a little less blocked out and also has a little bit more of the finer details. Once you've found the one you want, save it. And then if you need to do any more, here's how we do one of our pets. Same process, same website. And then have a fiddle with the drop down menu to see which one you prefer with what level of detail. And then download again. We then go onto the Cricut app, start a new project, and then upload it from an album, and it will take you through to an area where you can get rid of the bits that you don't want. In the top right corner you'll see a black square, and as you're getting rid of things in that square, it will show you what is going to be the final picture. I've just sped this process up a little bit because it's just getting rid of some lines and some details that we don't want. We tend to vary between the eraser and the pointer bit to be able to do the touch-up details that are a bit finer, or the larger pieces. It will vary for which tool that you need to use. When dealing with the vinyl, you often don't want to have too many little bits because the Cricut won't cut it out, it will just eat it, and there's no point, it's just a waste of time. We then check on this square to see if we're happy with it and make any finer details if we need to. Next up, you need to find a little title and click on the one that says cut and save it. And we are going to do the same with the pet so that you can see how that is done with how we get rid of all the bits we don't want and what the end result is going to be for that as well. And then just do a title and save it under the cut one on the left again. Now that it's saved, you want to go and upload the images that is now saved onto the Cricut app, which is the bottom one of that drop down menu. It'll be right there, and just click whichever one you want to upload. Once it's then on your gridded screen, you can adjust the sizing that you want. We tend to unlock the padlock so that we can alter the width and height to whatever it is that we want. If you're going to be wanting to do a square, we recommend that you don't unlock that padlock.
Motion
Now that it's all at the right side, send it over to the Cricut. You can place it wherever you want onto the board on this section. Then you go down to whatever material you want for this. You're going to want to click on the vinyl one, load the mat, and then off you go. Here is me doing the bits that's off the iPad, and we're sticking the vinyl onto the board. What we tend to find is that some of the corners may lift a little bit, so we just put a little bit of sellotape around the vinyl onto the board just to 100% make sure that it doesn't lift when going through the machine. Little pro tip as well, at the top of the Cricut mat there's the little triangle missing. If you tend to feed that into the machine first, it won't snag on anything when it's going in and out doing the cutting process. Now that you're done, load it into the machine and press go. Once it is done, remove all the sellotape and take the vinyl off the board. We then tend to cut around the shape to try and reduce the amount of wastage that we get at the end. Now that it's all cut out, start to peel away the bigger bits first, and then go through with a tool and remove all the bits inside letters and anywhere else where you don't want it to be. And then it's done. The tools that we tend to use is this one that's got 2 hooks, a different one at either end to be able to pick it up, and curved scissors to be able to get into all the tiny little bits that larger scissors won't allow you to. Line it up onto the transfer paper and cut around. Once it's cut to the exact shape, you then peel the transfer paper away from the vinyl and stick it on top of the picture that you need to transfer. Once it's done, it should look like this, and the sticky sides will be on the same side. Put it on your paper and scrape it down to try and stick the vinyl to whatever it is you're sticking it to. And remove the transfer paper. And here is the pet one that we done as well, just to give you a bit of a clue of what it looks like.